Does it seem to you there's a possibility that Secretary of State Marco Rubio would deny the extradition? And if they do go back to Britain, do they make bail, or how does it work?
Jesse, this is the key question, and it's why your viewers, I think, will want to follow this case. It's interesting how the process works. The State Department actually has two bites at the apple. First, when the extradition request is made, it actually goes to the State Department. They verify if there's an extradition treaty. They pass it on to DOJ. DOJ passes it to the court, which is where it is now. If it passes through the court agrees that there's probable cause, then the court sends it back to the State Department, and Secretary of State Marco Rubio has to sign off on the extradition before they will be sent to the UK. And yes, if there's pressure on Rubio from the Trump administration, from President Trump, from President Trump's family members who are said to be friendly with the Tate brothers, he could potentially deny the request. Although I think it would be very controversial, especially when you consider in context the Epstein case. Epstein was accused of pedophilia. These guys are accused of child pornography. One case involves pedophilia in Romania. And so it could be extremely controversial. And you could see, the public being very upset.
It would be controversial, to say the least, right? Interesting optics. If they go to the UK, are they trying to avoid it at all costs because they wouldn't make bail and they'd be rotting in a jail until their trial?
I think that's probably correct, because the UK is going to be less vulnerable to influence from the United States, less responsive to the people who support the manosphere and support the Tate brothers. And the UK has a very strong legal system, so likely they would be put in jail. They certainly would be a flight risk in the UK.